If you'd like to see more of our videos, hit the subscribe button to stay on top of the market news. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMtrading. Today's November 26, 2020, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the U.S. markets are closed today in observance to Thanksgiving. So just be aware that the U.S. markets and stocks will be affected. Some of the commodities will also be affected by today's trading as well. Now looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, which will be open today, the euro continues to inch higher. However, I don't expect massive kind of volume today as the U.S. is closed. So just be aware of that. Now looking at the indices yesterday, the Dow Jones slid over 300 points after historic feet above 30,000 points on the Dow Jones. The Nasdaq pretty much unchanged. And looking at commodities, gold struggles while oil is trading on its highs. Looking at the stocks, Amazon gain. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin retraces below 18,000. That's a very important level. And we mentioned that it hit that resistance-ish level. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're going to first take a look at the Eur Usd. And you can see pretty much we broke that 1890-ish level. That's not a straight line. That's a better line right there. 1899 above 119. And we're just trading at about 30 pips above it. Not big, but significant enough because 119 is certainly a very important level. If we look at the daily chart, that's right there. We're right there at resistance. So if it does break above it, that's very important. The next real resistance is 120. If it plows above 120, we could get even to the 124, 125-ish level. So this is really very important. I want you to pay attention to this later today. Now, as we're looking at the dollar, it is getting weaker across the board. If you look at the Aussie dollar as well, perking up above that resistance-ish area as well at 73.29, at 73.62-ish rather, okay, as it's breaking above it. So just be aware of that, okay? This has come full circle since our March lows. This definitely represents that. As you can see, we've gone from this 56-ish level all the way back to the 73-ish level. So that's a decent correction there. Now, in terms of commodities, they will be closed today, so just be aware of that, okay? But we are seeing this further weakness of the gold, not really bouncing yesterday as the markets tried to take a bounce, but this did not bounce. Looking at oil also retracing just a little bit, nothing really to write home about, but it's still very, very strong. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, okay, which is relatively, has been relatively strong. And I do expect a little bit of volume today. As you can see, the ticks are there. But I don't expect tremendous volume. Tomorrow, though, the day after Thanksgiving, historically is a very bullish day. So just be aware of that. We'll discuss it before the open tomorrow as well. So we're trading right now at 28,879. Okay, down from our 30,141-ish level. So almost about 200 points, 300 points. Nothing, again, to really write home about, okay, as this is, kind of digesting the news. Looking at the Nasdaq, though, not inching down a bit, holding itself high. And not just that, if you look at Amazon, that was the one that went higher yesterday, ironically, okay, 3178, breaking that dead feet where it's been trading at this 3100-ish level. Now, it is a minor resistance-ish level at this 3178. We're not going to be trading this today because the markets are closed, but for tomorrow, this is Amazon's day, right? Black Friday, which has become a international advertising day. It's an international promotional day for sales around the world. That's really because of the day after Thanksgiving is when everybody starts shopping in the United States. They're crazy deals. If you probably do a YouTube search for Black Friday deals, you'll see like people, coming to Walmart and breaking down the doors and fighting over, high definition televisions and different economic. So it's a huge day. Okay. That's basically what I'm trying to say to you. So, retailers really, capitalize on it and the markets react to it as well in real time. Now looking at JP Morgan, still very strong, 122. Okay. John Peterson would be very, very proud of his company being so strong in light of this current situation. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, which will be open today, we see this decent retracement after not sustaining its highs at 19,000. And this is to be expected, okay? I would expect a retracement somewhere to the 50% level. So let's say, the breakout was at 12,000. We went up to 19,000. So that's a difference of 7,000 points. Okay, so somewhere in the middle of that, I would expect some sort of retracement too. So 15,500 level is the area I would expect it to retrace to, as this has had a massive rally. Now, if we look at a daily chart, a weekly chart, this has been really consistent with technical trading, right? And we hit this high and couldn't sustain it above that 19,000, and we retraced below it. Okay, so this is really showing us how effective technical trading is. So just again, as a recap for today's day, just take it easy today. We'll be trading with lighter volume, so just expect lighter volume. Don't do anything crazy today. But tomorrow we should expect a pretty decent day. So this is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.